appreciate it.
So we've heard you weigh a whole lot more now than you did last year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what are you up to? What did you do last year?
I'm about like at 320 right now, 320, 321, something like that. I was like at 296 last year.
Do you feel the difference then out there, or how?
Yeah, I definitely feel it like physically with my hands, but I mean, I'm still moving good. I'm still moving like I was before. Put a lot of work in this off season, so to make sure I still had the feet, but also had the strength. So.
What'd you do to get the weight up?
Just lock myself in the weight room. You know, did a lot of working out in the weight room and protein and stuff like that. Changed my diet. Just things I needed to do to kind of get stronger.
How'd you change your diet to what?
Just different stuff.
From what to what?
I mean, just eating more in general. You know, I just really wasn't just watching my proportions of food before, but now I'm just kind of eating. You know, so so you can just kind of eat. And also, my mom lives with me now too, so she brought that good Southern food for me.
How many calories a day?
There's no telling. No telling. I will say that.
What's your mom's specialty? What does she make?
I mean, everything is good. Everything's real good. But probably just she likes to make steak, so she got a little grill she got, so she makes some steak and some potatoes and macaroni. So we get that a lot every now and then.
When did she start out? When did she move in?
She moved in. So right after the season was over, I went home for like a week, and then we came back and she came right with me. So she's been here ever since.
And you stayed out here all off season?
I stayed here. Yeah, I stayed here. I stayed here and worked at Tracy Forest for like a week or two. It was really good feet, working with my feet and stuff, and I felt like I was good there. And I was like, all right, I got this. Let's just bulk up now. So.
What's the best advice you got from Walter Jones?
I mean, it's so much. I mean, just having conversations with him, you know, just we've been kind of distant the past couple of days. We'll probably get together soon, but I mean, just sitting down with him like since halfway through the season last year, just sitting with him and just talking, man, just kind of adding things, just taking what he says and just taking it in, soaking it in, whatever, and then applying it to my game at some point. So there's just a lot of things.
How much different does this feel than this time last year? I mean, I'm so new to this and barely played football.
I mean, it feels completely different. You know, I was actually laughing about it earlier today about how I can like actually understand what's going on around me and be able to make the plays, make the calls, and whatever I need to do to let Justin know something's coming or let Russ know something's coming or back. So it's just so much better to know what you're doing and not have a doubt in your mind. So.
When you left here after last season, what did you go away saying? I need to get better at that in order to do what I need.
I mean, it was just. I mean, I watched. I got the film. I got everything I needed. I just sat down for like a whole 2 days. It was like 2 or 3 days, and I was actually doing with Chastity, and we were just sitting there, and I would just write down like, all right, first I would get all my good sets, like just good sets, you know, and then I would do, all right, good hands, good hand placement, and things like that. Just kind of write it down and figure out what was going on here, and then you'll see like a pattern going on. So I found the pattern, and I was like, okay, I got to address these things. So that's what I did.
How did the relationship with Walter start? Did he kind of seek you out? Did you seek him out?
I mean, it was just he's around every now and then. And it was just one day I was just like, hey, let me talk to you because I know you're watching. I know you're watching the left tackle position because I know when I turn TV on, I'm watching the game. First thing I'm looking at, you know. So I just asked him what he thought, what he seen. And he told me, and I was like, I respect it. And I thought he was right, and you know, from there we moved on.
How does that first conversation go? An undrafted rookie to a Hall of Fame?
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, you just gotta being the undrafted rookie and the new guy in here in the system. It was just like swallow your pride and go ask this great legacy person what you see, what you think, you know, and that's what I did. So.
Have you watched any film of him as part of that study or no?
I'm not trying to be Walter Payton. I don't want to be, you know. I'm Walter Jones. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be Walter Jones. I mean, I'm just trying to be the best me. You know, I'm just trying to find the best me and be there.
So he doesn't have you pushing Escalades around yet or anything like that?
Hey, I ain't doing. I'm pushing Escalades. Nah, nah. We got some work in together a couple times and just picking up a couple things there and there.
What did you think when they signed Luke Jokel? And I guess there was immediate thought maybe he's going to slide into left tackle. And...
I mean, I can only control what I can control, you know, and that's to this day right now. You know, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna show what I worked on. He's a great player, and I'm just gonna come do my job. That's my job.
In such a whirlwind you had last year, what'd you learn? What'd you get out of that?
So much. I mean, it's just so much. I mean, it was things where like something happened to me, and I just try not to let the same thing happen to me in the game, you know. But some stuff you just can't control. You're gonna do what you know. So yeah, that's the cool thing about this. You know, like this is all I know. This what I was taught here is the only thing I know. I don't know a different way, but the way they taught me. So that's the things I'm doing, and now I'm just adding little tools to the toolkit.
When you went back home, what was the reaction like? NFL
I'm a little different than a lot of people. You know, I don't let people put me in that position. You know, so I come home and I'm home. You know, so I mean, I'm at home. I'm around everyone, around my family, friends. You know, I'm back around the college where I went to school at because it's all in the same place. So I mean, I don't let people put me in a different category.
Did things ever truly slow down last year to where you felt like really comfortable with things, or was it feeling like everything was coming at you 100 miles an hour all the time?
Slowly slowing down. Let's just say that. It was slowly slowing down. Every now and then, I mean, I felt personally I was getting better as every snap, every game. I felt like I was getting better and better. But I knew deep down it took this whole offseason for me to get to where I want to be.
How come your mom moved up with you?
Oh, I had 2 kids. I just had my second kid. Little boys. Yeah, my wife needs some help.
How old are they? How old are
1 and 2 months, almost 3 months now. So back to back.
We know how your ascension to starting left tackle happened, but did you, upon reflection, think, how did this all go this way?
I mean, I just think, man, it's just you know, kind of the right place, right time. You know, being in the right situation at the right time. From being here in Seattle to just, you know, making this team and keep working and keep trying to understand the game a little bit more and more. And then something happened, and next man up, and they put the trust in me and they believed in me, and they still believing in me now. So it was just that kind of situation.
How much are you looking forward to this season with all the new knowledge?
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward, really, honestly, I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the day after that. You know, it's just trying to take it one day at a time. And it's just like you got like a new toy you want to go play with. You know, I got some things I want to try, some things I want to do, and it's not just one set I know. It's actually different sets and different run angles, how to target, just things like that. It just makes you want to go out there and really apply it and see all the work you've done pay off.
The weight gain, how did that even come about? Why did you feel that was important?
I mean, I can't be at 290 getting bull rush, so I knew I needed some weight. I knew I needed some weight for sure, first off, and I just needed and that was early. Like I said, I knew it, and I knew some things I need to work on in the offseason. I couldn't just throw a lot of weight on during the season. That's injury waiting to happen, so I knew this offseason was going to be big.
What did you weigh your last year playing basketball?
250. Yeah.
How do you figure out the idea? I mean, does the sports science team help you out, or how do you figure out?
As far as what?
Just this is the number I want to get to. You know, why is it 320? And
I mean, it probably wouldn't even be 320 during the season, but it's just you try to find I find a target weight, and then it's like, okay, let's see how your body reacts to it, and then you work down from there. You know, that's the most logical thing to me. That's what made sense. I work with Miss Michelle, that works with our team, and we got a couple things going together and a couple different proteins and stuff like that I could take, and it worked out.
You were kind of learning the whole time, like you said, but there in the season, where a technical standpoint through like the light went on this set
Definitely.
or this stance,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This
Yeah.
move against this guy, and it was like, okay, now I've hit the next floor.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what you said. It's like hitting the next floor. You know, it's like once you get it, then you got it, then you keep it. You know, so that's what it was. So.
Is there an example of like that happening in a game where you just went,
I mean, I don't
oh
really
my
want.
gosh,
It's a lot of examples, but you know, it just. I mean, because it won't just work for just that one, but it was just a lot of different games where something would make sense to me, and then it would really make sense to me, and I would have it. You know, so I mean, there's no examples really. It was just that in general.
In the offseason, did you touch a basketball?
Yeah. I played a little bit. I ain't really playing right now. I'm kind of hanging out, but I played a little bit.
Can you still dunk 320?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. Definitely.
How many of the guys that think they're good basketball players are actually good basketball players?
Hey, to be honest, there's some guys like Bobby. Bobby can play. Bobby can play for sure. Bobby can play some basketball. Doug, all those guys, they can actually play. I think I took my head off. I was actually talking a lot of stuff, and I seen Bobby and Curse. Curse can play. Those dudes actually can play. So.
Before last year, how many football plays would you have on the field?
Before last year.
Yeah, before last season.
The special teams count? Special teams as well? No special teams. Okay, so probably like 7, 8. Yeah, in college, yeah.
Anything else?
Good.
Thanks, George.
Thank you. Have a nice one.